Good afternoon, my name is Russ Merrick and I'd like to welcome you to the manufacturing facility of Merrick Machine Company located here in Allen, Nebraska. Today we have for you, this is a 2260 wedge cutter. Great little machine, dynamite addition to any stair shop that's out there. Think of our stair boss, it's almost 4 times faster than anything else on the market as far as cutting box stairs. You need one of these guys if you're doing stairs. You're going to be making wedges. You want to make the same size wedge, you want to make 2 different size wedges, this baby will do it for you, okay? You've got a little flapper here, goes back and forth, shifts to the left, shifts to the right. You put 2 boxes on the floor. We just cut a whole bunch of stuff just for the fun of it. You can also do glue blocks with this thing. 240s are standard voltage. There's an option for 208, but you need to let us know that ahead of time. For the most part, you're going to take some of your crummy wood that you have, and we happen to have some of that as well. Nice little boat we have here. Anyway, you're going to cut it, and you're going to fit it in here. Let me get it going here real quick, kids. You're going to stack this up, and it's going to be clear up to this height, and it'll run approximately 20 minutes, give or take, depending on what material you're actually running and how thick it truly is. You can do 1-bys, okay? 1-bys and or 2x4 material, 5/4, things of that nature, depending on, once again, the real thickness of it. Real easy machine. There's a diagnostics here. Screen on this side, it's a decal that's on here. If something goes wrong, it's out of material, it'll go ahead and shut off, and the fault light will actually flash and say, hey, it's item number 2 or number 3 we're out of material, whichever it might be. All that's illustrated here. If something goes wrong, it'll actually flash 2 times. Pause for a while, flash again 2 times. You go over and you actually look and say, what is number 2? And it's saw retract fault. So the saw hasn't retracted all the way. Something stopped it. Your blade's dull, you've been wearing the daylights out of it, and all of a sudden it's stuck in the wood for some reason, or something jammed it up. So that's your fault, and there's other things on here. So once again, there's 5 different faults. You've got real simple, real easy buttons. You've got a main disconnect that you're going to hog wire power to directly. You got a cycle start. You got emergency stop. When the light comes on, you got power to the press. You got power to this machine. You shut it off. Not only do we dump the air pressure, but we also kill electricity. All right, so we're trying to make it a safe machine. We have cycle stop, which is the red button. Once again, this is your red fault light. It illuminates when something goes wrong. We do standard, which would be your standard wedges. We do custom wedges and block wedges. Some of your customs, you're only going to get 1 cut. And then it'll advance, you have 1 cut. It'll make the same size wedge. You can make 2 different size wedges. Once again, 1x4, 2x4 material. I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up. Real simple machine. It actually comes with leveling feet on it, so it gets anchored to the floor. You want to make sure it's level and balanced when it shows up. Anchor bolts will come with it, so please secure it. So in this case, you've got the flapper goes back and forth. You normally have a box closest to me and a box on the opposite side. Okay? Now at the very end, when it's actually too small, there might be a block that comes out. You can use that as your glue block or not, or you can cut a different style of block if you so choose to. Real simple, real easy machine. There's a transformer on here. You're just bringing, what does a transformer do for you, the customer? Number 1, it's nice to have it on there because you're only bringing 1 power to it. Some of the other machines out on the market, you have to bring high voltage and low voltage. That's going to cost you more money to have your electrician put that in versus what we're doing. There's a port on this side, and there's also a port down here on the bottom. We're taking the guards off so everyone can actually see what's going on. But we're actually trying to draw the sawdust out of here as the blade's coming forward and as it shoots the sawdust down. You can buy a single bagger, a 4-bagger, or hook it up to your central back system that you might have. This is a walkaway machine. Well, what does that really mean? What that means is you can take these boards, cut up some of your dunnage that you have. You're going to stack them up in here and walk away. And when the guys notice the machine's down or they see the light flashing, come back and reload the thing. Cut some of this ahead of time so the guys can keep it loaded if you want, as opposed to it just runs out and then remember to go look at it again. You can run a lot of wedges in a short period of time. If you got any questions, call the factory at 1-800-568-7423. Ask us about some of our other products, the stair clamp, the 2210 stair clamp machine. Dynamite piece of machinery. Every plant really needs one. Once again, if you got any questions, feel free to look us up online and or call the factory at 1-800-568-7423. Once again, my name is Russ Merrick, and I'd like to thank you for your time.